What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Steven Ostentowski here of Mason Brew, bringing you another Michigan basketball highlights video. 79-57, Michigan wins. Just another casual top 10 win, this time 22 points over the Iowa Hawkeyes. Incredible performance overall. Let's dive right into the highlights here. This one was too fun to watch. So right away, Eli Brooks with little mid-range from the free throw stripe, getting Michigan going on offense. Luka Garza testing the waters against the true freshman. That one does not find anything close to the rim. And he says, hey, let's try this again. And Dickinson says, yes, please. And no, thank you. So 2 for 2 for Dickinson there. He gets rewarded on the offensive side there. Beautiful pass. And then Garza, not able to get anything going early there. You can see here he has the hook and hold against Franz Wagner. He's like, whoa, that was on Garza, not me. And he's right. So this one went to review. There were like 4 reviews in the first half. Kind of ridiculous, but that one, 2 free throws for Michigan. This time, good job from Davis down low. He's going to get his. Garza is once in a while. This one, they called a foul on Davis. You could argue this is a hook and hold. I actually am going to argue that right here because you can see it right here with this wonderful diagram. That is a hook and hold. They called against Davis, and that's just how it goes against Garza sometimes. He's just a big man and frustrating to play against. This time, number 5, CJ Frederick, nice little drive there against Eli Brooks. Number 3, Jordan Bohannon, this dude just finds a three-pointer on his. Here, you have Franz Wagner a little bit over on that shot. Good job from Davis backside to put that one back in. Davis had a really good game. Really love his play on this one. Nice patient basket there, CJ Frederick. Again, they just clone these guys out of cornfields, and they all look the same. And that one, I think, was Wieskamp. It could have been Frederick. Who's to say? There's a nice mid-range crossover from Mike Smith. Quieter game from him, but he did a really good job. Good footwork there from Davis. Not able to get that one going, and that's kind of the story of Michigan early in this first half. Just good looks close to the basket. Okay, this one was infuriating. So this was after the miss. Watch Luka Garza here, okay? Garza's just going to run. He's going to say, okay, I'm just going to stop here and kind of put his butt out here for Davis to run into. Right there, boop, oh. And the refs are just like eyes on him. John Howard here just saying, he stopped. He stopped. And he did. If you watch replay, he's just like, oh, there's a guy coming. He can't stop in time, and just stops right into him. That's a bogus call. But that's Garza's game. And Michigan, luckily, were able to shoot lights out. And that's your patented Isaiah Livers. I'm just going to shoot over you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And he got going pretty early here and was consistent throughout the night. That one, turnover for Iowa, trying to get the ball down low. This one, pass off to Jordan Bohannon. He's able to get the runner going. Again, just another one of these cloned small white dudes, able to get that going. Again, down low. Miss there. Easy miss for Johns. Gets a rebound, but travels there. This one, I thought Shawnee Brown could have done a little bit better, a little forceful on that drive. This guy's pretty good. True freshman, I believe. Keegan Murray, able to get that tough basket. Off the loose ball here on the left wing. That's where Livers likes it. Puts down his second 3 of the game. Here, Garza able to actually get some work done here against Brandon Johns Jr. Mike Smith here with a nice dish down to Dickinson. Misses that, puts it back in. And again, he's getting going early offensively. Very efficient day for him overall. This, good job defensively, able to get a hand on that. Goes off of the thigh. And look at the eyes right here. There should be some lasers coming out of these eyes. And I don't want to know what happens when you get stared down like that to Shawnee Brown. If I'm Wieskamp, I'm not looking at him. He wasn't looking at him. That's a safe move. Good help defense there from Franz Wagner, getting over the top there on that entry pass to Garza. This time, good job Dickinson getting him off the three-point line. He shoots an air ball. Those aren't good, Garza, and he's still frustrated. This one should have been an and one. If you watch right here on this spin, right there, you can see the arm for Garza here is not at this, there is a degree here, maybe like a 20-degree angle. So that is not straight up from my expert math there. It does hit the arm of Dickinson, so that should be an and one, but Garza doesn't get fouls called against him for whatever reason. But Dickinson still able to put that one in. Nice pass there from Smith to Franz Wagner on the layup here on the fast break. They're getting really efficient. Michigan is on their fast breaks. Garza here somehow doesn't get called for a travel or an elbow. If he was more athletic, he might have a career in MMA with those elbows that he throws. But you can see right here, just an elbow to the chin. Dickinson takes it. But again, look at the footwork here, right? So he steps here. I think that's his pivot foot right there with his left, right? Like he's pivoting with his left. And then he decides, hey, I'm going to add one more of these pivot feet. I like those. Not able to put the basket in, though. Good defense from Dickinson despite being elbowed right in the face. Here, Terrence Williams, you can see, just gets lost a little bit, right? He just gets lost. He's trying to find Garza, not able to find him right here. So Terrence Williams can't be losing a guy like Garza on the three-point line. He's able to put that one in. Isaiah Livers doesn't make this one, but just want to reward his good effort there on the loose ball. He gets a really good look from the left wing because of his hustle. Here, again, Jordan Bohannon, this guy can just fire from three at will. Oh, so I saw this one, and I thought this was a bad call on the back court violation, 10-second violation. So you can see right there is when Franz does have it, okay? And technically that is, yes, this is right at like 10 seconds, right? So you might be thinking, okay, the ball's all the way across here. It has to be in possession of the offensive team at the 10-second mark. And one more thing, if we go back, let's just go back to this play. If you look at the shot clock right now, that's 18. As soon as it turns to 17, right there, okay? If you watch 18 to 17, boom, boom, I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to go like 25 frames before the clock down here matches up here, right? So if I go backwards right now in time, you can see down at the bottom of the screen, it turns 18 before the actual clock, which is on the backboard right now, turns to 18. So there's a slight disconnect. So when you're getting to here, it's probably right now it's at 20. So it's not in Franz's hands. So that is the correct call of a 10-second in the backcourt. So that was the correct call. Meanwhile, what isn't the right call is trying to go up against Dickinson. And Garza doesn't listen to me, and he misses again. Meanwhile, you have Franz showing off his NBA potential with a reverse layup there. And I love this guy at the top. Either he sees a spider right here, he sees a spider that he's trying to kill, or he's frustrated. But the towel strategy there, either way, after that make. Here, a good basket there from one of the Iowa white men, I don't know. Here's a good shot in the corner. You can't leave Franz Wagner open like that in the corner. I don't know what Iowa's doing. And then here, just Dickinson taking Garza to a clinic here on how to defend. Just unbelievable, right? Just doing the Lord's work down there, honestly. Why did I clip this for so long? I don't know. I think the bench, the bench, that's why. So the bench is just they're just shooting daggers at him. They're just yelling at him. Shawnee Brown is probably giving him his terrifying stare down. And Dickinson, again, for as much as he did on offense, even more valuable on the defensive side. Here, I don't know how this isn't called an and one. Right there, foul, he goes up. They call this on the floor, except two guys I want you to take a look at. Take a look at this guy, and then take a look at this guy. This is like that touchdown, what was it, Seahawks-Packers, where one dude's given a touchdown, one guy's given an interception. Two completely different interactions there. One calls the and one says, no, it's on the floor. I don't know how that's not going up on the shot there. So anyway, Dickinson says, I don't need your and one. I'll get it right there while I'm getting triple teamed. Gets the basket. I love this guy, this dude with reading a random book at the top of your screen right here. He just goes with the, I'm just going to sit down after that because what else can I do? And that's kind of what it has to feel like to play against Hunter Dickinson. This one is a mistake, though, right? He tries to come over on help. Mike Smith just simply loses this guy. It's just a backdoor cut. Mike Smith doesn't have his eyes. It's a late reaction there. Dickinson, late in the half here, can't be picking up that critical second foul. He does. He knows it. And, unfortunate that he picked up that second foul here. Here's a nice little mid-range jumper for Mike Smith. He's just too fast. And Iowa's guards can't really cover him. Here, just a really good shot from C.J. Frederick. That's good defense from Franz. Good offense will beat good defense more often than not. Here, good drive there from Mike Smith. And the tip in from Davis, putting Michigan up 3 at the half. Here's Garza finally able. Oh, nope, he missed that one, and it's a turnover. Sorry. I actually thought that was one he made, to be honest. Here, pass over to Franz. And again, what do you do against that? He's just so long, so smooth with his athleticism. Too good. And then there, Dickinson with the help forces a really tough shot out of Bohannon. No, that's Connor McCaffrey. Again, they just clone these guys. But Dickinson coming over forces the reverse try. The foot on the line there for Garza makes that another turnover here. Nice step back there for one of the Iowa dudes and makes that 3. That's good defense from Livers too. Mid-range, finally Garza able to get going a little bit there. That's in his range, so he made that. Again, the reverse from Franz Wagner, he's too good. Here, I don't know how Garza gets away with this. You can see, again, what was I saying about those elbows, right? Boom. Like, what is that? I'm pretty sure that's not a legal move, but creates some space there. Good initial defense, just gets his arm in there. Dickinson does on the putback, so that is an and 1 for Garza. And Michigan down 1. Nice little floater off the glass there for Mike Smith. Playing good defense here against Jordan Bohannon. That one not able to go in. Here you have Franz Wagner driving. Again, man, what do you do against that if you're Iowa? It's got to be super frustrating. Double team. You got both Wieskamp and Garza defending that. It's just too tough. And Franz Wagner, I thought he literally broke this dude's ankle on that 3. Unfortunately, McCaffrey stepped on the foot of Davis. That's why he's down. He kind of limped off. I don't think he returned, so hoping the best for him. There was another Iowa player earlier who also hurt his knee, so obviously all the best health there. Meanwhile, I don't wish the best health for that ref. That's a terrible thing to say, no. But I don't know how this is a foul on Davis. They call this foul on Davis right there. He looks pretty straight up. I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy to me. Anyway, here you have Luka Garza saying, hey, I can maybe have some success against Davis. And he says, oh, I still can't do that. Davis, great defense down low, and says, hey, this is how you do it down low. Nice footwork going against a couple smaller guys down there. Able to put that one in. Good find here for Livers. In motion 3-pointer there for Eli Brooks. And this is your bench mob of the day. And my best part, you got 2 highlights here. Number 1, you got to look at this like air out the junk dance from Shawnee Brown. I don't know what he's doing. He's got a little shimmy going on. And then I was like, oh, I thought they'd like react a little bit. Keep an eye over here, all right, where these arrows are pointing. Keep an eye over here. And this guy's just losing his damn mind. I don't know what he's doing. Playing the guitar, windmilling. You got the gun coming out for Terrence Williams. Weird, and I love it. Here, Garza, finally, good move there. Good move, but nope, still can't make that. Sorry. Here you have Mike Smith off the pick and roll. Dickinson, that should have been an and 1, but again, they're just showing Garza how it's supposed to be done. He is not taking notes, and he is failing the test. There, a good 3-pointer from Keegan Murray. Again, I liked his game. He's coming off the bench. Here, Livers, just enough separation to put down the 3, and it's hard for Iowa to get within striking distance. Up 11 here. I thought that was a little bit of an awkward shot from Livers. Could have done a little bit better there. Again, here's Keegan Murray. Tough shot in the lane over Livers. It's not bad defense. And then, yeah, these guys on the bench are just kind of delusional. This is a very clean defended play. But then you got this guy on the bench wanting to foul. And he did this on like every single play. I won't point out every single one, but he's just like, what's going on? And he's just a ridiculous person. Here, Michigan gets caught in a double team. I think Livers just got caught up on Garza. Can't remember his name. And instead of going out here, he tries to help here. Dickinson does as well. That puts Eli Brooks in a really tough spot between 2 guys, right? He's trying to defend both these guys. Good recognition of that from Joe Wieskamp, able to drive to the basket, get the dunk. So Michigan up 7 at this point. Good job from Eli Brooks. This is actually a really nice set. I want to go over this play real quick. So you're going to have a double screen here from both Livers and Johns, okay? And what that does, you're going to have number 3 here, Bohannon. He's going to go under that, and you'll have, sorry, wrong color. You'll have him go under this screen, and then you're going to have Brandon Johns go straight to the block. This is going to force Garza to go down here, and because of the momentum that will take Bohannon this way, you'll have Eli Brooks able to use that change direction here. And because you have Johns established here, he can turn his body now, right? He can turn his body, block out right here because of the momentum that Bohannon had this way. This drive will have a lot of spacing here, especially with Livers out here taking this Murray out to the perimeter. So that gives just this really wide lane. And because of the positioning of Johns, he's able to block off Garza there, and that's a really clean look for the layup for Brooks. So really good job here. Just an excellent pass there from Franz to Livers for the dunk. Just excellent vision. And his court vision in the second half of this year has just been extraordinary for Franz. Just able to find that perfectly in stride, and just such a great look. Meanwhile, nice look right there. It didn't turn out to be a make, but same kind of pass, right? Like the timing of this pass for Franz, the court vision, the recognition, just so good at such a high level. So despite the miss, still got to include that. On defense, his long length makes that a really tough shot for number 22 there. Then you have Chaundee Brown able to elevate there over number 4. Dickinson's fired up. Terrence Williams throws up the 3. And then just can't get anything going. Again, Garza sticking with his miss strategy. I don't think that's going to work out for them. But he's sticking to it. Meanwhile, John says, hey, I'm going to go with my make strategy. And it's a jumper over him. There, you saw the slight elbow there for Livers. You got Livers trying to point out that, hey, he's doing that. He looks frustrated. He also looks like he just got out of a pool. He jumped in a lake. And I love this. I love Juwan Howard trying to explain what the strategy with the elbows for Garza. Love the angry face of Juwan Howard here. Great off-ball movement there for Chaundee Brown. Really pure shot, mid-range there. Here, finally, a good move there for Garza. Nice over the left shoulder. Able to get that one going. So, even a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while. There, what do you do against that? Again, Franz, I keep saying that. What do you do against that? But he's like a 6'10 guy with Gumby arms. What do you do? There, I love this. I love this. I shouldn't be laughing, but I'm going to laugh. So Garza trying to establish here. He just walks right there. He's trying to, say that someone pushed him. I didn't see it. You have Fran just pointing at this ref saying, you're a meanie. You're a mean person. He gets teched up. Livers made the 2 free throws. Michigan's up 18 at this point. Turnover, though, one of the rare ones in this game for Michigan, able to convert that into a layup. Here, they're trying to get something going. Iowa in the full court press. Chaundee Brown's able to put that one in relatively easily. This nice step back there for Joe Wieskamp. Again, just can't get anything going. Good job on the closeout and the rebound there for Dickinson. Meanwhile, Livers says, hey, I can make those, and I'm going to. Again, him from the left wing there is just undefeated. There, a little bit of sloppy defense. Jordan Bohannon gets to the rack. Here, there's a push-off. That player doesn't like it. Here, Dickinson down low. Number 1 makes a business decision down there. If we go back, he says, hey, I got switched on to this giant human. I don't want to do that. And just completely eradicates the key. Dickinson puts on a spin move anyway just to show off his technique, able to get his own rebound, put that back in, and he's having a great night. And then Franz Wagner says, hey, I can do ridiculous things still. I'm going to do that. And this is pretty much your game. You're up 22. This guy can't hit a shot over Chaundee Brown. He was excellent defensively, and Michigan's able to sub in their entire bench with a minute left against the top 10 team. There, Dickinson wants to pass out. He had a hell of a game and is probably really tired, and he deserves a nap. So that's pretty much it, right? Let's look at the stats. Wagner, 21 points on 9 of 12 shooting. Jesus. 2 of 3 from three-point land, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Excellent game. Isaiah Livers, 16 points, 5 of 8 shooting, 4 of 5 3-point, 6 rebounds, added in a steal and an assist as well. Finally, Dickinson, 14 points, 6 of 13 shooting, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, and his defensive effort doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but was immense. All right, 3 key points. Number 1, I wouldn't trade a single Michigan player for pretty much anyone in the country. So if you take Michigan's roster, I don't think I would sub out any one player on this team. They're so valuable. Maybe I would add a player like a Dwayne Washington, a backup point guard, something like that. But every single player on this Michigan team that gets minutes has such a huge and important role, whether off the bench or starting role. It's becoming increasingly harder to see a real flaw with this team and how they play. Number 2, stock for Wagner is still rising, right? I believe I called him a lottery pick in my last video. we're seeing that now, right? I mean, phenomenal game. I don't know how you would expect anyone to pick Joe Wieskamp as a better small forward than him, if not anyone in the country. So it's hard to find a better small forward than Wagner right now, and he's got to be a top 10 pick with how he's playing. Number 3 here, big men did work against Garza, right? He had 16 points. He only shot 31.5% from the field. Took him 21 shots to get to those 16 points. So, and he only added 4 rebounds as well. So he wasn't able to get a lot of his misses. And while Dickinson deserves a ton of credit there, he really took him to school. But credit to Davis for frustrating him as well. Michigan put multiple players on him throughout. You had Franz Wagner come over with help defense. Shawnee Brown was around him as well. So just a lot of different people contributed to that effort of Garza only getting 16 points. And that's it. That's all I got. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like and comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know how it goes. We got to 3,000 subscribers already, so you guys are really showing me a ton of love on the channel. I appreciate that a ton. Beyond that, see you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there. And as always, go blue.